Hey, what's happening, gamers? It's K-Wing here, and I am at the Namco event with Mike from Namco Bandai Games.
That's right, Mike Chang, brand manager for Pacman and Ghostly Adventures.
Because Pac
is back.
Is back. So rocking the shirt. So apparently, Disney XD has this whole new cartoon for Pac-Man. Can you tell us about it a little bit? Because the cast of characters, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, definitely. So Pac is back. There's an animated series that just premiered on Disney XD June 17th. It's run the first half of the season. It's so far the #1 rated show on Disney XD with Boys 6 to 11. The second half of the season will start in fall, and then season 2 was just confirmed as well. So the show is off to a strong start.
Except it's missing Miss Pac-Man.
It is missing Miss Pac-Man. The premise, the story behind it is that Pac is actually, the son of Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. And so he's the last of the Pac-Worlders left, and he's the only one that can save Pac-World from Betrayus and his evil minions. So it's a pretty cool story.
So basically like Batman Beyond, except with Pac-Man.
Except with Pac-Man, yes, and his lovable ghosts and his two best friends, Silly for Cylindra and Spiral.
Very nice. So can you tell us a little bit about Pac's new game?
Yeah, so the new game, which is going to come out in October, late fall, is all based upon the show itself. So the world, the characters, the storyline, it's all kind of inspired from the animated series. So it's definitely, if you watch the show, it's definitely a great compliment.
Cool. So we've seen some of the power-ups in this game, like Fire and Chameleon. Can you tell us any other cool things that are going to be in the new Pac-Man game?
Yeah, so there's a tremendous amount of power-ups in the game. You mentioned Fire. There's also Balloon. There's Titanium. There's Granite. There's an endless amount of power-ups. But what's cool about all the power-ups is we have all the classic, gameplay elements of Pac-Man, the chomping of the ghost, but with the power-ups, it really changes the dimensions of the game. The depth gets added because all of a sudden you're swinging on, little levers. You're rolling around as Granite Pac rolling over the ghost. You're freezing things. You're shooting fireballs. So there's a tremendous amount of gameplay once you add in these power-ups.
Very cool. Well, we have the 360 version on display here, and I don't know if you guys got this question a lot at E3, but can you tell us anything about the Wii U version, other than it being on the gamepad?
There's a lot of content parity with all the consoles. So the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, the Wii U. We try to keep it kind of, fair and even. So there's a lot of content parity. So not a lot of added to one or taken from the other. So, but there won't be, say, a map that shows up as you're playing. Yeah. The only one that's a little bit different than the HD ones is the 3DS version. So the 3DS version is skewing a little bit more for the younger audience. It's a little bit more 2D, not so much 3D platformer action. That will help make it a little bit easier for the younger kids as well.
So it's kind of like those old Pac-Man Super Nintendo games where they're a little bit side-scrolling.
It's basically a side-scroller. So when you're throwing out the chameleon tongue, it's easier to catch all the ghosts. So yeah.
Okay. Other than a single-player experience, we see that there's other characters like from the show with the Pac-Man characters. Even though you don't have multiplayer here, are you able to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah. So there's going to be a twist on the multiplayer. So what we've all seen and loved from the past classic Pac-Man multiplayer games like Battle Royale and such, there's going to be a twist on that. So for all the fans of the old Pac-Man and for the new fans that are just starting in with Pac-Man, it's going to be a little bit different this time around for multiplayer.
All right, well, Mike, thank you so much for your time. We can't wait to see Pac back on the next generation.
Definitely, thanks.
All right, we out.